Time for another garden update. Here it is, May 23. So it's still early spring, but it looks like summer here in our backyard. Thought we'd give you a little showing of what's happening. A couple of trees we've recently added are 2 papaya trees. We're trying to plant these pretty close together. So this one is right here, and that's our little volunteer mango, mystery mango. And then we have another papaya right here. Has space to grow up. And behind it is a little survivor plant that keeps coming back. That is one of our moringa trees. And it's overshadowed here by the Mexican sunflower that have come back from the freeze of February. Our peach tree has produced lots of fruit, nothing ripe yet, but things are starting to get a little bit of color. We didn't spray these, we didn't cover them with cloths or anything like bags, but we're just gonna see what happens. It's our first real fruiting. Over here, a couple of sad, oh, these little fig trees are not doing much. You can barely see it. Just barely hanging on there. The Dune sunflower have taken over and are pretty. Interspersed, let me go back here. Interspersed, we're growing some pigeon peas. So here's one. They're not big yet. We need to put some stakes on them, but there's a little tiny pigeon pea. There's one over there. One over there. So those will grow up and give us some food eventually, but they're a little bit short. Takes a while. Over underneath the eaves, we have a few tomato plants in pots. Kind of scraggly. That one, taller one, is producing a little bit of fruit already. And everywhere underfoot is the sprawling sweet potato vines. You'll see those everywhere here. Here is our newest loquat tree. It's doing well. This is the plum tree, and I think it has 1 plum this year. Here it is. 1 plum. We'll see if that's going to make it to maturity. All right, lots and lots of elderberry are on the trees here. Birds are loving it. Here are a couple of elderberry berries that are ripe. Just a nice huge bank of elderberry bushes. Down here, it flowered this year, but no fruit set. This is our, let's see. Oh, what is this? It's escaping me right now. We have overloaded on plants, so we forget which ones we have. Let's see. Here's a pigeon pea that's doing pretty good. Not too bad. There's a lizard on this tree. This is our sugar apple. That's the one that we dug up and put in the garage over the freeze. Hello, Lizzie. As you can see, there's not any ground visible anymore. The Mavuno cowpeas and there are Seminole pumpkins. There's our bananas. Those are doing very well. Can't get a very close view of it for you. That is avocado tree. And let's see, it's a big jungle. You can barely see the chicken house. There's the chicken house over there. Lots of wildflowers came up and are feeding the bugs and bees. A little patch of mint. Oh, I remember what that plant was over there, the strawberry guava. All right, let's continue our tour through the garden arch. Some elderberry flowers blooming right here, very pretty. The loquat tree continues to get taller and taller. That's going to make some nice fruit and some nice shade back here. Let's see, can we actually make our way through and go see the avocado? Ooh, here we go. Through the jungle. This is the newest avocado. Kind of scraggly still, but it's going to make it, I think. Mexican sunflowers everywhere. Mulberry trees. All right, let's try to go back in through here. The birds are talking to me. Since our last video, we have added to the flock. And we now have 4 new ones. Hello, birds. They're still learning to get along. Hi. Hi there. Yes. Good birds. Okay. We got a lot of fruit this year on these, the row of mulberries. They're still fruiting, but just not tons and tons right now. Along the path is our 2 different kinds of sweet potato vines. We've been eating those almost every morning, either like steamed or in smoothies. They are really, really good. All right. More. Oh, take a look at this. These are Volunteer Everglades tomatoes, and they have gotten big. And there are some ripening fruits. I can't quite see them in here, but there's some fruit. And this is probably, what, 4 feet tall. Bananas hiding back in here. Uh-oh. Hello, birds. There's our biggest avocado tree. It is growing and growing. All right, what else? Oh. In the freeze, we lost our papaya, but from the base, it's growing back. Look. That's growing fast. Once it starts really raining, it's going to grow up and get big, and so another free tree. Hidden behind the pigeon pea and the elderberry, back in here, is another survivor plant. It's our Jaboticaba, and that is coming up right through there. Slow going, but it's liking the shade. A few other things back here, a cranberry hibiscus. Some pentas that came back from the freeze, just all volunteers. And a yucca. And finally in the corner back here, we have our other big loquat tree. Wow, look at that growth. Another bit of banana grove. Seminole pumpkin and cowpea vines everywhere. Oh, and look at this. We have some figs coming on. Yes, figs. A good number of figs on this little tree. Oh, look at these. And another fig right back in that corner. All right. Just thought we'd show you what is growing in our backyard food forest. Couple of things to include here that I forgot about. Here is our front arch, and this is a climbing vine. This is more Seminole pumpkin, and look at it go up the trellis, up, 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 up. Woo! That's going to be interesting to have pumpkins on the trellis. And then this section over here, we decided to try watermelon. And look at that. It has taken off and is just gorgeous. Oh, let's go over and look. There's another Seminole pumpkin vine there, but over here, look at this fruit. This is our little melon patch. Look at this. Let's go down and look. Look. Watermelon. It's getting good. Look at that. There's other ones hidden underneath the vines that we can't see, but loves this spot. It loves this amount of light and the water. A few more pigeon peas, some more Seminole pumpkin vines that can just run and go wherever they want. Whew. Lots of work here around the Carey Ranch.